Hi guys, this is Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. Today I'm going to be playing with the Floral Friendship Collection from Spellbinders, and we're going to be using all these little pieces of ephemera and pattern papers and all the things to make a couple of cards. Now, this isn't considered a card kit per se, but in my mind it looks a lot like a card kit, so that's how I'm going to treat it. So I've already got everything sorted out. I've got two different little pouches of ephemera here. And just so that you see, these are really cute. This has some sentiments on there. I think that is fabulous. You feel my heart. And then we've got, of course, a lot of florals and such in this one. Of course, it is Floral Friendship. Then we've got these lovely butterflies that are all printed on acetate, so that the wings automatically pop up. So that is super cool. Got some really pretty gemstones with some texture on them as well. And then we've got some chipboard pieces that are all pretty frames. And I do like the frames. That's kind of a cool idea. And then I get this cool paper pack. So let's go ahead and just do a quick flip through of the papers. Some of these are just so lovely. I think it's going to be super easy to make us some cards with these. Okay, so the paper pack comes with 40 sheets, 10 different designs. So you get 4 of each design, which is super cool. And another thing that I definitely need to take out is my paper trimmer for this. So I think what I'm going to do first, I know one of the designs that I like is basically white cardstock with a focal image in the center, you know, having that little bit of white space. And since I want to use the pattern papers, and pattern papers tend to be a lot of times a little bit thinner, so I'm going to adhere that down to my cardstock. But before I do that, and before I waste any of the pretty pattern paper, I'm going to go ahead and trim this guy down to the size that I normally put on my cards, which is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. That gives me a 1/4 inch all the way around. So I've got some glue stick. This is Tombow mono glue stick. I don't usually use a lot of glue sticks in my crafting, but with this paper I think this is going to be a very good option. So I'm just going to add a bunch of that to my panel, and I think I'm just going to do half of it at the moment, and that is so that I can try to make sure everything is on there straight before I adhere everything else down, and I've got something to hold on to. Also decided I really like this section over here with the flowers, so that's going to go on my sticky part. So let me go ahead and put that down. Okay, that looks good. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some more adhesive to the other side. Okay, now I can just trim the rest of it off. And I can tell already that I've got a little bit on the edges that still need to be glued down a little bit more. And that's fine. I'll be able to do that pretty easily. Using my glue stick as soon as I get this part trimmed down. There we go. So that is going to be real pretty on the front of my card. So it's going to kind of sit like that. So we're just going to add some foam to the back of this sentiment. And I like that they're different sizes and different colors. So for this one, I think I want to go with this pinkish purple. One thing about little gems like this that are adhesive back is sometimes they don't stick to the adhesive as much as I would like, so I tend to put some liquid glue behind them just to be on the safe side. Okay. And then that just needs to be placed onto a card base, and that one is all good to go. So that's what I mean by these kits. They are super easy to make pretty cards. So I picked out some more pattern papers, and I've cut a few more panels down to size. So I've got 2 more because I'm going to make a total of 6 cards today. So we're going to have a set. I've got 2 more that are the same size as my first one. And then I've cut a couple more that are going to be a little bit smaller. These are typical A2 size, which is 3.5 by 4 3/4, I believe. Yes, 4 3/4. And I'm going to go ahead and back all of these onto some of the cardstock here. I'm just going to do that by using my glue stick here. I've also sorted through all of the sentiments, so I have more of an idea of what I've got in there for when I start assembling everything. So for the second card, I'm going to pop it up onto some foam. And I'm going to put this one on here at an angle. So it's going to be a little bit catty corner. And for this one, I'm just going to use some art glitter glue. Normally, I wouldn't have an additional thing between me and my desk, but since I've got all the things, you know, all of the little pieces of ephemera all over my desk, kind of need to make sure that I don't get everything messed up too badly, so I'm going to do it that way. That looks pretty straight, and I'm going to add my little flowers on here too. This first one I'm going to put down just straight with some glue. Have it kind of hanging off the edge at the top a little bit. And this one I think I wanted up on a little bit of foam. And that one is pretty much done. I'm probably going to go back when I'm done with everything and add some gems to it, but I think that turned out pretty cute. So next we've got this one, and I definitely have to put some foam on the back of my sentiment because, yeah, I want that thank you to be seen a little bit better. Don't want it to, you know, get lost on the paper too much. And that's going to be pretty like that. And snipping off the end because, yeah, it's taking up too much space, and you can absolutely do that. You don't have to use any of your pieces full size. Okay, there we go. And then I'll tuck this little flower in as well. Right about there. And that looks great. So adding some foam tape to the back. And put that right down here in the corner. I'm going to add a little bit of greenery, trimming it off again, but adding a little bit of greenery to kind of extend this little mini bouquet out a little bit. There we go. And then this little butterfly can be, I I will wait a second on that one because I'm not 100% sure where I want that one to go. Okay, so I'll go ahead and add some glue to this other one. We're going to extend the bouquet out a little bit, kind of creating a little bit of a swag. Extend it out a little bit over here too. And then adding this little flower. I think I want some foam on the back of it and have it pop up a little bit. And then, yeah, I think I'm just going to have my butterfly just kind of just up in the top. And I know this has already got a gold center, but I'm going to add a little bit of glitter with one of these glitter dot embellishments. Right in the middle there. Okay, so that I think looks pretty. And that pattern is just so pretty. And that one looks like it's all done. Okay, so let's take a look at all of these cards. These are the finished cards that I made using this kit. This is the, again, Floral Friendship Paper Suite. So they've got lovely papers, lovely ephemera, butterflies, and all the things so that you can make a ton of cards really pretty quick. And that's going to finish up this video for today. You guys have a wonderful day. Be sure to check out this playlist to see more videos where I'm using Spellbinders products, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.